We got it.
Great, and I'm driving.
It's Colecovision's new driving module with Sega's Turbo, the video cartridge that looks and plays just like the arcade game. Changing roads. Through tunnels. Oil slick. Race Turbo on your Colecovision, Atari VCS, or Intellivision game systems.
You are the player.
So let's talk about Turbo for the ColecoVision. The arcade game is absolutely fun to play. It's a really great racing game. Highly recommend giving it a try on an actual arcade cabinet. If you can, try to find the sit-down version of it. That's the one I like to play the most. Mainly because of when you go into the tunnel, you can feel that bass in the seat of your pants because they have a nice little bass speaker down underneath where you sit. It really makes a really cool sound effect as you go inside that tunnel. I mean, Turbo is one of those games that I can play for quite a long time. I enjoy it so much. I've never really got tired of the arcade game. I kind of prefer a little bit more than Pole Position on the Atari. But it's such a really great arcade race game. Highly recommend giving it a try if you never played Turbo before. I think you might enjoy it. Anyway, we're going to talk about Turbo for the ColecoVision. Now, you can only get Turbo with the expansion module. You couldn't get it in a separate box. You can get a box for one. I've seen people who make their own boxes for the Turbo game, which is kind of cool. But this is how you can get it back in the day. And Coleco was really on their game by packaging Turbo with this steering controller. Just like when the original ColecoVision came out, they packed it with Donkey Kong, the arcade game. That was really smart on their part to do that. It's one of the games that almost got me to buy a ColecoVision back in the day, but I was already into my Atari home computer. But when this came out, this also pretty much tempted me to get. Well, this is the game that got me to get my ColecoVision I have now. I had a buddy that was selling his ColecoVision stuff, and I told him I would list it for him on eBay, and I brought all these games and stuff, back to my place, tested everything out, make sure it works. And one of the games he had was Turbo with this steering controller. So when I went to test it and try it out, I fell in love with it. I ended up buying his ColecoVision because I wanted that Turbo game. But since then, I've gotten a hold of a boxed version of it. It's not a loose one like the one I did have. So looking at the box here, it shows Turbo in the background behind the steering controller. You see a little arcade representation. Cabinet representation there. Willie can't talk today. On this, I love the artwork on these boxes. On the side, you can see someone driving the game, go around the curve. Bonus Turbo cartridge included. Oh yeah, definitely worth buying the steering module for that. On the back, it shows people enjoying the game. It shows how the expansion module hooks up to your ColecoVision through the two controller ports there. You got your foot pedal, which is basically just an on-off switch. It does run on 4 batteries, I believe, if I remember right, 4C batteries. So it does need power from the ColecoVision. It has its own power built in. As a result, this will work no problem with the CollectorVision Phoenix. That's what I'll be playing this on, is my Phoenix. So on this side of the box, it shows the straightaway from the start. Coleco did some really good work with their boxes. It's a fairly big box as well. It takes up a lot of space on my shelf. Anyway, let's open up and take a look at the steering module and everything else inside. Of course, inside the box we have the foam insert which has ColecoVision on it. Pop that off. Right there's the steering controller. Right here is our pedal. Pull that right on out. Underneath, you can see there's where the Turbo cartridge is stored. Pretty straightforward. Take this off here. So we put this foot pedal on the floor. It's just an on-off switch, as I explained earlier. plugs in right down here to the base. So there we go. The steering control looks pretty cool. You can see like little gauges and stuff on it. It's kind of hard to see. Put this up here like there you go. You can see a little better in there. On the back we have the battery compartment. We can pop open, put our batteries in. Pretty awesome. Right there. Of course, also in the box we have, let's see, there's like a warranty card. It came with it. We have the Turbo Instruction Manual for use with the Coleco Expansion Module number 2. Goes through how to play the Turbo game. Pretty straightforward. It's really nice manual. Bonus points. We also have another kind of little registration card here. Then we have a manual for the expansion module number 2. Talks about installing the 4C batteries, how to hook it up into your console. You're using 2 controller ports, one for the steering wheel input, one for the game selection, and also your gear shift, high and low. How to take care of your game. Troubleshooting. Pretty cool. Extra parts, accelerated pedal, rubber feet, and suction cups. Pretty awesome. Now, once you put a controller in here, you use it as a gear shift, I said. I'd like to get me a 3D printed like gear shift knob to put on one of my controllers to make it a special controller just for the Turbo game. I think that'd be really cool to do. So anyway, let's get this all hooked up my Colecovision Phoenix and we'll give the game a try. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. The way I got my Turbo, this right here, was my buddy, Rick Reynolds, was at a game show and he did the virtual Willy shopping for me where we would FaceTime together and he would show me different things that were for sale at the show. And I had him pick this up for him. I think he got this from the Portland Richard Gaming Expo, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that was kind of cool. I'm really happy he does that for me. It really, really makes me happy. But anyway, now let's get to racing. Phoenix, Sega's Turbo, 1982. Now we'll start the game off by selecting a skill level. The higher the skill level, the more cars and obstacles are thrown your way. I'm going to play skill level number 1. That's the Willy mode. So we hit number 1. Ready to start. Go! Start low gear. Go to high gear. There we go. Ooh. I'm trying to pass enough cars in order to extend my time. Ooh, go. Oh, so even on the easy level, Willy crashes a lot. Oh, watch out for the oil slick. Woo! Ah! Kick it high gear. Let's go. Hey, I downshifted to avoid that one. The graphics are really cool. It looks really close to the arcade version. Downshift. Ooh, I got rear-ended. Almost got to the green area. Oh, there's the hill. Ambulance should be coming. Yes. Extended play. Might be a higher skill level like at the ambulance. Ah! Oh, we shipped it too soon. Around the curves. Oh! Oh! Ah! Rats. Oh, the blind curves is terrible. I hate this part. Ooh. Oh, just let me right there. Ah! There's the ambulance. There went the ambulance. I could have used that ambulance. Oh man, I'm running out of time. I've not passed enough cars yet. Oh no. Oh, there's a tunnel. Come on, get up there. Go, 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 go. Get them cars past. Oh, ice. Oh, slick. Oh! I crashed right when I ran out of time. Game over, man. Oh, I didn't quite make it. Rats. So let's select a different skill level here. Let's reset the system. We'll select skill level 4 this time to see how insane that is. Here we go. Come on, shift up. There we go. We should have a lot more cars now, which we do. Oh, and Willie crashes a lot easier. Oh no! Ooh! Oh, right off the road. Oh man, that was close. Dang, oil slicks. Over the hill. Ah! Oh! Oh man, come on. Oh, I'm losing cars. I just wish my steering wheel was a little bit more responsive. You gotta turn it a lot just to get to move from side to side. I might have to get in there and tweak on it. Whoa! Ah! I blinked and crashed. Uh-oh. No, no, no! Come on, go, go, go! Go, 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 go! Come on, get to the green, get to the green! Ah! Oh, I made it! Awesome! Time extended. Oh, freaking ice. Game over. Oh no. I thought that was my last car. Uh-oh. Oops. That was my last car. Anyway, that's Turbo on the Colecovision. Another really great translation of an arcade game to the Colecovision. One of my favorites on the system. As always, everyone, thanks for watching. Oh, oh, oh!
The player. Sorry, sorry.
I play on Colecovision.